Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Football United TV. I'm here with two Charlies, Man City Charlie, and of course, co-host, and not only co-host but co-owner Charlie Millen. How are we all doing after what we've just seen right now? Man United winning 2-0 against Granada and Arsenal drawing 1-0 against Slavia Praha. What's going on? You saw this, guys. Like, what did you make of Arsenal's game tonight? Because we were doing that on Stephen's channel. Shout out to Stephen Featley. Go check him out. Subscribe, share, like. Guy's in hospital right now, and he really does need your support. So please do go check out his channel. He should be on soon. But guys, yeah, I mean, maybe start with Charlie Millen first because he's an Arsenal fan, right? We got to give him the props first, right? For talking about this, mate. What did you make of the game, man?
I don't think there's much to say, man. It's Arsenal just blows my mind. I mean, for most of my following Arsenal years, it's been really frustrating. But this season, especially, man, like we're not good enough. We're definitely like very far away from being good enough. And in addition to that, like we seem to like miss out on luck every now and then too. Look at this freaking goal that happened at the very last minute against Slavia Praha, dude. Come on. We can't catch a break. We just can't. Yeah, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Definitely, Arteta definitely made a bunch of mistakes. He's making it really hard for me to defend him. I don't know if I can anymore. But Lacazette, who's supposedly, a top striker or something, like he was once in the French national team, almost made it to the World Cup and all of that. Like he's supposedly good, just missing opportunities for fun. Just yeah, man, it's not a good time to be an Arsenal fan. Definitely.
No, you look. I mean, Charlie, you watched the game as well, and you kind of made a comment, didn't you, about Martinelli coming? Was it Ceballos or Martinelli, one or the other? Ceballos coming on, and then that happens. They get a goal right at the end there. What do you think, Charlie, this means for Arsenal going into their second leg? That's Charlie, City Charlie.
Oh, me. Arsenal have made it difficult for themselves, but I think they'll still end up going through at the end of it.
I think they will, yeah. I mean, don't you think that, Marley? Like, I think Arsenal could bounce back from this. I think Arsenal could bounce back from this, couldn't they? It's not that difficult.
Yeah. I mean, pragmatically, wait, is that a word? Did I say that right? But technically speaking, Arsenal are still favorites to go through. Man. I mean, it's if you forget the first leg, technically Arsenal going to Slavia Praha, we should still win. Mm-hmm. But after what just happened, it's not very encouraging. I'd still bet us to go through though.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd say so. Who do you think you're going to get in the semi-finals? Look, Man United had a great result today. 2-0 against Granada, a penalty at the end there from Bruno Fernandes. I know City Charlie. I know you're not very happy about this result. But you're in the Champions League, and like I said, I think you're going to win the Champions League. But what do you think this means for Man United as being getting a result against Granada away? So that's good on away goals. What do you think about that?
I think United have wrapped it up in the first leg, to be honest. I think they'll end up going through comfortably. I think the winner of the Ajax v Roma game, whoever they play, that'll be a tough match. But I see them, if they win that match, I see them winning the whole thing.
Well, we got Stephen in the chat right now. I want to put him on solo. What, Stephen, bro? very good stream today as well, man. And I know they've upset you and disappointed you. You know what I mean with the day you've had. But I said at the start of the channel as well, man. Shouts out to your channel. Make sure everyone goes and support even S Featley TV.
Yeah, it's just unfortunately some people don't understand the shit I have to go through every day after day after day after day, let alone put up with this fucking football club.
Yeah,
so if people want to have a go at me, have a go at me. I don't care.
I don't think anyone would, mate. I mean,
No.
You're unhappy about the result, but
2 pints of blood and 4 bottles of almond today. They were lucky. They were surprised I was even walking into the hospital.
That's true.
That's how lucky. That's how low my blood was. Just if people want to know.
So, Stephen, what?
But yeah, in terms of the game,
yeah.
And by the way, people, if you want to click that and share that, don't care. Yeah, in terms of the game though, we were shit for most of that game, missing blatant opportunities. I knew it would bite us in the arse eventually, but we got the goal through Pepe because he seems like the only one who can score. Him and Martinelli look the most dangerous out of a lot of them. And then, let me think. Yeah, and then what does he do? He brings on the likes of El Neni. He then takes Partey off for Ceballos.
Mm-hmm.
All right, gives them the midfield. Before you know it, they're all over us like an heavy hat. With 5 minutes to go, they're all over us. Why? Because he decides to park the bus. And what do?
Yeah.
We concede a goal. And that's advantage then.
There seems to be someone who agrees with you, Stephen. He's Relentless Football Hub. Get Arteta out tonight. It's a disgrace to the football club.
You draw against Slavia Prague. Last time we played this lot, he didn't even have the talent of like Aubameyang, Lacazette, Pepe, these big name players we call them, right? We had like sort of Shamak, Bentner, something like that. With Fabregas maybe up front. With Fabregas in there, maybe, and Nasri. We beat them 7-0 in the Champions League. Not Europa, the Champions League. Right? Something Arteta fans probably don't understand what that is. That's the tournament that actually was supposed to be in. Right? That you keep dreaming that we're going to win the Champions League in. Well, you can keep dreaming, because if you think that's acceptable, you ain't getting it. Ever. Because it's not good enough. You really think that performance is good enough to be in the Champions League, is it? Oh my God. Honestly, Bayern Munich saw that. If PSG saw that. Even Real Madrid, the way they're playing. Bloodbath. I thank God the shirts are red so you don't see the blood.
Stephen, you're Arteta out. Charlie, Marley, Millen is Arteta in. Are you? I mean, Marley, are you still Arteta in after that? After these few comments here? I mean, like, do you agree with these, or are you still going with your?
Come to the dark side. We have cookies.
No, Nate, it's he's doing a shit job. I can't argue against that. I stick to some of what I've been saying. You know, it's I do blame it a lot on the players too, not just Arteta. I can guarantee you're not like saying I'm Arteta in's a little tricky, because you're not going to see me complaining if we get rid of him. You're not. Just that since he's here, you know, I do feel like Arteta outers, not all of them, but in general, they do have some really, like, everything ends up being Arteta's fault, and I don't agree with that. That's why, like, Steven yells at me like once or twice a day. But because I do, even though I know he's doing his job, when something's said that I don't agree with, I go ahead and correct it, right? So doesn't mean I'm defending him or anything. It's really tough to defend a guy that's getting like these poor results. I do feel we've been really unlucky in addition to being shit, but you can't defend this guy anymore, man. It's hard. It's hard.
We get Relentless says some of the worst football I've seen a team play, and I've been watching football for a decade, which isn't very long, and some change. It's quite long, but it's not that long really. Like, what is the change that needs to be happening at Arsenal? Arsenal. Stephen, we have talked about Arsenal.
That's a question.
It's the board, isn't it? It's the board, right? It's the background. You said about it, Stephen, didn't you? The fact that the management of the club is gone sour since you last won the Premier League. Sorry, I'm so tongue tied.
What do you think my intro is all of 2004 clips?
Yeah.
It's the only time I was happy.
Yeah.
Since then, David Dean, love you to death. But what you did is show it to the conkies. Worst mistake you ever made in your life. Thanks. Because you just sold the soul. You sold us to the devil. Right? And as for Gazidis, the fucking lying bald prick. Right? I hope Milan's eating you up. Right? I hope they're tearing you apart. Right? You're gonna need it with all the solar panels on your head, with your bald head. Right? Wenger, thanks, mate. 10 years you did absolutely brilliant, and what you did do? 16 years of fucking us up, and now we're in this mess, and half of it's down to you as well. So thanks, mate. Cheers. They call him our greatest ever manager. Nah, George Graham didn't leave us in this state. Not even George Graham did. Not even Herbert Chapman did. Right, Herbert Chapman, if people don't know. Right, so I'm sorry. Any manager that leaves a club in this state, I'm sorry. But yeah, and then
I'll get to this comment.
Go on.
I'll get to this comment. This guy has been my friend for 25 years. He's one of my very best friends. He's my brother, but I want him to be watching when I address it. So go to the next Anthony comment.
You're going to address it now?
Oh, okay. I can address it now. Apparently he's watching. Yeah, Kelvin's been my friend ever since I remember living. You know, this is a guy I truly love, and I'm really happy that he's watching a video where I am. Really, really happy. He's he's definitely happier with the results than I am because he's a Man United fan. In addition to being a Flamengo fan, so he's usually happier than I am. So, yeah, man, we're definitely gonna be having him on the channel eventually as well. He understands a lot about Brazilian football, and I fully agree with him. I've been saying this for a while. Like it's really not it's not just about the manager. That's all. He's got some responsibilities. We have better players that have been playing in some positions. I wouldn't say he's exempt of fault, but he's not all the issues. Our players are not good enough. They're not good enough.
I will address that comment. You're saying that not at any European level. You're saying that not at any European level. So why is it when we had a worse squad managed to get us to a European final and 5th place? He should have got 3rd, which was Champions League football. He should have got 3rd, right? We had it in our hands. But
Vai, Kevinho, responde aí.
Right? But even then, he managed to get a worse squad. Jenkinson, Koscielny, Cech, Kolasinac, right? He got all of them to a European final. Even got Iwobi to score in that final. Right? And you're saying that we're not able to compete at any level with supposedly a better squad? So who is it lying down? The players or the manager? Or is it the manager who just can't get it out of them? His squad management is absolutely diabolical. Diabolical. Why is Martinelli not starting up front, for example? Right? Emery did it up front. Why can't he do it?
Yeah.
Why can't he start him on the left? Why are we playing fucking Willian? Again, nowhere to be found. Right? I don't get it. Why we got to wait to 80th minute to start doing anything? We're all screaming at the TV. We can all see it. How can't he? Is the gel miscomputing his brain? Right? I don't know. Someone tell me. That's not down to the board.
I mean,
that's not down to the players. That's down to him trying to get the best out of those players, and he's not doing it. Look at that. I'm sorry. You might want to say I can't compare it to West Ham. Yes, I can. David Moyes is getting more out of his squad than what Arteta is than his, and he's supposed to have a better squad, Arteta.
But don't you think maybe you can like fix this up? You can make something of this in the second leg. Like it's open.
We can't even beat them at home at the Emirates. What makes you think we're going to go over there and win? Come on.
I still think we're gonna win.
It'd take a fucking miracle.
I mean, I don't think it takes a miracle, man. It takes a miracle for us to beat City or something. It's still a team that's supposedly a lot worse than ours.
At home. We can't even beat them in our own backyard.
You'll beat him, Stephen.
What do you expect? What do you expect anymore?
I don't expect anything, mate. I don't expect anything. It's just that Arsenal's team still is not as bad as Slavia Praha. And this shit game that we just watched, even though Arsenal was...
If people want to moan at me, I support F1 more than football. What do you expect? I get more fun out of it. At least if someone loses, I put 110% in. Can't argue with the result.
Is that what's lacking with Arsenal then, Charlie, Marley? Like they haven't got the composure, or they haven't got the composure to be able to win games like this when they should be winning. Like Man United.
Got the effort. They don't put any effort in it. How many times we see them put the ball in the box, they pass it backwards? How many times we see put that ball through, they pass it backwards, they pass it sideways? This what shows it's tactically inept. He does not get that front line moving, drags players out of position, beat the low block because he's so tactically inept. They just stand there like statues. I'm sorry.
I'm loving Kelvin in this thing.
Yeah, Kelvin, give us a subscribe, mate. Give us a like.
Yeah.
Everybody in the channel right now. And do go over to Stephen Featley's channel as well. He just did a live watch along and a very good vlog with Fabrizio Romano a few days ago. Very good. Go check it out. It's over 1,200
views.
Wow, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, go and look that out if you and hopefully we might bring him back on some point in the future.
Definitely get him on again. Get him for 40 minutes. We'll put in the extra money, man. Don't you worry about that. You know what he's like. He goes on everywhere, doesn't he? They got advantage now. They're home next game with away goal.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true, guys. It's just that even though we had a really shit game, Arsenal still looked like the team that could score. We're yelling at Laka because he missed 2 sitters, right? Like Arsenal are still technically favorites. This is looking from an outside perspective. I know as an Arsenal fan, it's very frustrating, and I just can't bring myself to say we're gonna win because it doesn't seem like we ever win anymore. But it's still the most likely thing to happen.
I'm sitting in hospital, and I'll tell you what, I've got more chance of scoring.
Not with Ariana Grande, though.
I've got more chance of scoring. I've got more chance of scoring Ariana Grande than them scoring in that game.
There you go. Mate,
like they all say they're going to win a Champions League in 3 years. More chance of me getting Ariana Grande on this channel. Actually, it's more chance of me getting Ariana Grande, seeing one of my streets, flying all the way to Stansted Airport, come to my house and go, I want you. There's more chance of that happening.
The only Champions League Arsenal will get is buying a replica trophy off Amazon.
There you go.
Or the Champions League, the Conference Champions League that's coming up.
There's little balloon ones they hold up in the air in the fans and that. There's more chance of us getting one of them.
Ouch. Ouch. Well, why don't we move on to a really good result tonight then? Maybe the Man United one, 2-0 against.
I'm not talking about that.
You are
If people
staying
really
there.
want to go there, yes, I am an Arianator.
I'm
Okay,
only
right,
joking.
whatever.
Absolutely not going anywhere because when Man City beat Man United, I will be on your show, Charlie. Don't you worry.
I'm joking,
Oh.
Matt. Don't worry.
No, I got you.
See, look, that was me this morning. Look, that's more effort than an Arsenal put in today.
Yo, Kelvin just said that Steven looks like Arshavin.
Do you know what I used to call Arshavin?
I can kind of see it.
Fuck off.
What sounds familiar to Arshavin?
Matt, get a picture of our shoving up, share the screen, and then put Stephen in full screen.
Oh, this is good. I used to call him Arshaving. Yeah, sorry about that. There you go.
I hate your friend.
I love your friend. He subscribed.
I hate your friend.
Subscribing. And
No,
he's
I hate
probably
your friend.
subscribed. He's probably subscribed to you right now, and you saying hate him. Love you.
Yeah.
Love it. You.
You
Yeah,
a-hole.
thanks for subscribing. I hate you anyway. But
He hates your comments on that one. I mean, that's not bad. Our shaving, we all like an arse shaving, don't we?
don't not looking like one though.
I don't think he's.
Matt, I don't have that problem yet, mate.
Oh no. Hopefully we all don't. Surely.
It's not like he said you look like Frank Ribery or anything. Like it's Arshavin. It's fine.
Oh, Frank Ribery. Oh, Tony Montana of the French league. Scarface. Yeah, definitely. So look about the Man United result, because I know we guys watched the Arsenal game. I watched the Man United as well, but 2-0 go against Granada, their first time in the Europa League. How do you think this is for Man United? They haven't been doing.
I was expecting you to beat Granada. I mean, all you have to do is make them up with soap actors and actresses.
Matt, do you hear that? ITV Granada reports Man United win 2-0 away from home.
Dun, dun, dun.
Does Marley know what that's all about?
Probably
No,
not.
I'm very lost.
Basically,
I'm very lost.
there's a company called Granada that helps support ITV in their productions, in their production studio to produce TV. So Granada,
Okay.
ITV.
Okay.
And it's
a
also
soap brand in Brazil. It's a soap brand in Brazil.
Oh, it's Granada.
Yeah.
Well, they've definitely.
It also means grenade.
Huh?
So means grenade.
I
Granada
could take a
means
to
grenade.
Arteta right now. I could take a
And
grenade
soap.
to Arteta.
And soap.
No, it's a
take
soap.
No, it doesn't.
It's
It
a
doesn't mean soap.
company.
Yes.
But why would they call their soap grenade?
No, that's the name of the company.
Yeah,
No,
but
That's not the
Grenade?
name of the soap.
Matt, I'd take a grenade. I'd take a grenade to Arteta right now.
God, don't say that out. Bloody hell. He means a pleasant grenade. He means
No,
something.
boom, get out of it, boom, go.
No,
Gone,
we don't.
gone, deceased,
Guys,
gone.
I just
Get
want to
out of
say
it.
we do not condone this anywhere on
violence.
planet Earth.
No,
No violence. Is
No violence towards
it's
Arteta.
actually is going to happen, and
Yeah.
our shoving is to go.
Our shaving needs to go or come in or whatever. But yeah.
Who?
Yeah. Even Charlie Millen's laugh. Our shaving. Andre our shaving.
Oh, have you seen? Probably calling me an arsehole.
No, he said that right now.
Well, guys, what about the so maybe I should just share up the rest of the results tonight because we wanted to do. It was a quick one because I know Stephen, we got the summary of the game on your show soon, but I just wanted to share with you what else has happened in Europa League. So let's do that. Yeah, Ajax 1, Roma 2, and Dinamo Zagreb 0, Villarreal 1. That's interesting. I mean, Dinamo Zagreb, they knocked out Tottenham, didn't they, recently? And it seems like they've got They got a battle to climb now. Villarreal got the away goal, and Roma have got 2 away goals against Ajax. So, I mean, guys, you know what happened with Ajax in the semi-finals a few years back. You know, Jesus, that's an uphill climb for them.
Ajax missed a penalty as well.
God, dear, that's
This
not
Roma
good.
game.
Yeah. So it could have been 3-1. It could have been 3-1. Who missed the penalty, Charlie? Do you know?
Dusan Tadic for Ajax.
There you go.
Oh, Ibanez scored for Roma. It's a Fluminense Academy player.
Yeah. Let's have a look here. Yeah.
I talk a lot about our academy, right? We're a bunch of G's. Well, I never played in the academy. I phrased
Charlie,
that weird.
Can you DM me your link to your channel?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
Yeah,
that
channel name.
So that was the Ajax and Roma, and then we got the Dynamo Zagreb here. It was 1-0, and it was Gerard Moreno to score as well. And it looks like Villarreal had a lot of the possession. 591 passes. Absolutely get out of town. That's crazy. I hope we don't get them in the next stage. But maybe to finish off, guys, I'm guessing we all watched Champions League yesterday.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, Charlie, about the result? Hang on, let me go.
It was a good result, of course, but I would have rather won 1-0, so they didn't get the away goal. We kept them quiet for 85 minutes, and then Rice pops up with a goal, makes it 1-0. Then Foden at the end made it 2-1. So, all in all, I'm happy with the result, but I would have rather not conceded.
No, it's difficult, isn't it? You got to go back to Dortmund, don't you? And Haaland is probably raring to go against you and try and get them into the semi-finals, because Dortmund haven't done very well in the Bundesliga, have they, this year? So I'm guessing this is probably the only cup they can really get out of this season. I don't even think they're second in. I don't even think they're third. Are they third?
They're fighting for top
Dortmund.
4 at the moment. They're not even in top 4 at the moment.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I think they're in 5th.
Yeah, I think Wolfsburg are like 3rd, aren't they? I think Wolfsburg. Yeah, that's crazy.
They're in 5th, 7 points off 4th.
And Real Madrid beating Liverpool 3-1. Crazy. Get out of town. Like,
that was
Liverpool.
Very surprising.
Well, Charlie, they've been in this predicament before, haven't they? Liverpool, you know, going down 3-0 to Barcelona. It's not that hard for them really to get back, is it, Charlie? Millen.
Who, for Liverpool to get it back?
Well, yeah, comparing to, like, they were down, like I said, they were down 3-0 to Barcelona away, weren't they? And they won the game.
No, it's lately every single Champions League has at least one of those ridiculous comebacks. They usually involve a Spanish team, either at the receiving end or the giving end, right? So maybe I think Real Madrid's going to go through. By the way, this Kelvin guy, he's a Flamengo fan. He's the biggest Vinicius Junior fan in the world, and he's commented about this here. He thinks Vinicius Junior is better than Saka. I wanted to hear you guys' thoughts on that, if you have any. Miss Mel would actually be someone to talk about this. If she can address this, Mel, if you're in the chat, please let us know who's better, Vinicius Junior or Saka. Please shut this man's mouth for once.
Sort it out. Everybody that is tuning in, please smash the subscribe. We are so close, so close to 500 subscribers. We've had a few months out, of course, and we'd love to get back on top with everybody else. And Charlie is not Charlie. Stephen is only, I think, 100 or so away from hitting 1,000, so we can get monetized. So please go check out S Feetly TV on YouTube. Please go. It's for charity. It's not only charity, but it's bloody good as well. I love it. I think it's. Oh, Charlie's gone. Okay. hopefully be back in a minute.
Uh-oh.
Did you watch the Bayern versus PSG game yesterday, guys?
I didn't watch the game live. I watched some of the highlights, but I mean it's funny. A couple of hours after Steven and Charlie pretty much massacred Bargav for thinking Mbappe is better than Haaland, he played that game. Mbappe played this game right there. He's a monster, man. He's a monster. Mbappe is a monster. It's this is the upset of the round. Bayern losing at home to anyone. It doesn't matter if it's Brazil in 1970. Bayern losing at home is an upset always. This is a very surprising result.
It was snowing as well. It was snowing in Germany in April. I can't believe it. And Paris pounced on that because I think it didn't look like Bayern were very up for it at the first 20 minutes, and it was already kind of too late by then. Like they got the goal back. I think it was a beautiful header from like the ex-PSG player. But yeah, I mean, I think it could be PSG versus Man City in the final. I definitely think so. Just to wrap it up now, because is only a quick one. Where have I gone now? I've lost everything here. No, I haven't. Porto and Chelsea, yes. 2-0. Guys, what did you make about that? Mason Mount getting on the score sheet and Ben Chilwell.
I mean, I didn't watch it, but it's game over for me. I don't see Porto bringing this back. Porto are very dangerous at home. If Chelsea nullified them like this and scored 2 goals, it's they're through. Chelsea's looking dangerous for this Champions League as well, man. I really hope they don't win it, but they're looking dangerous. They're looking very dangerous. But the semifinals are going to be dope. If you have Chelsea, Real Madrid, City, and PSG.
Do you know what? Chelsea just reminds me of 2012. The whole season reminds me of 2012.
Why?
Because they were poor in 2012. They got rid of their manager halfway through it. They then do absolute madness in the Champions League and win it. And this is exactly what they look like doing in a minute.
Stuart Jones, big up Stuart Jones, big you up. Liverpool are pony this season. Can they blame it on one injury?
Thank you.
Can Liverpool blame it on one injury?
I mean, Van Dijk's missed. Pretty sure everyone knows that, but I don't think him being there would mean they keep the form that they had last season. Just it's such a huge gap, right? Like it's not like Van Dijk's Messi.
Mbappe,
oh shit!
What are you doing at half pace for? Get on with it. Oh, they're doing it at half pace, and I usually have it at full pace. Just get on with it, get it done.
Miss Mel single-handedly ruined my weekend now.
Who?
Miss Mel. She ruined my weekend. This mofo's my neighbor, man. He's gonna start yelling at me.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Anthony, you're right. Stephen, I want to say fair play to you doing a stream at hospital. Big up to you for doing that, Stephen. I didn't even think you were going to come on, bro.
What else was I going to do? You try sitting in hospital. It's bloody boring.
I know it's boring. Bloody hell. I mean, I only know from one day. I don't even know what you have to go through, bro. But I appreciate you.
9 months. 9 months is pretty bad, but there you go.
Difficult. Do you want to shout out, Stephen? Just like liver awareness and where people can donate and find out about what it is you have to go through, and other people around the world that have to go through the same thing.
Yeah. You can obviously at the bottom of on every video description I do, there's the link to our fundraising page, and that all goes to Children's Liver Disease Foundation. They fund research to find better treatment, possible cures for certain types of liver diseases, because there's 500 different jobs, so there's so many types of liver diseases you can get, and the majority of them have got nothing to do with alcohol. I want to put that out straight away. Right? So if you think that's got something to do with it, most of the time you're not actually educated, right? But that's why we do the liver awareness show every week. Though we bring up other issues, we do bring up a lot about liver disease and liver awareness, especially childhood liver disease, because you will find 6-week-old kids doing exactly the same thing that I did at 6 weeks old 26 years ago, which is having major surgery to prevent themselves until they have a transplant at months old. So to stop someone having 6, like me, and stop having the pain and the suffering that I've gone through, donate, and raise the awareness. Because without that, you could find someone's 10 years, 20 years down the line that's had 6 transplants, 18 procedures, and then told he's got another problem like me and says they can't fix it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is what this charity, this channel that I do, as much as it helps me mentally, this channel is literally for charity. I don't get anything out of this. This goes to Children's Liver Disease Foundation. It's me giving back to what they've given me.
Yeah.
Simple as that. I don't care what other people might have to say, saying it might not be different to anyone else's. I don't care. You can keep chatting your crap, right? This is for charity. This is for awareness.
Yeah.
If you can't get that, then you might as well start watching another YouTube channel.
100%. That was the best thing you said right at the end there. If you've got beef with anybody, just leave it. Carry on with your stuff. Try and do good content and stop trying to pick out other people from what they're doing. Just focus on yourself and just do what you got to do, because Stephen's got to focus on what he's got to do, and he's got an uphill battle every single day of his life. But he's got so many... He's in hospital right now, everybody. So hit the like.
I'm literally having Alvin right now.
And subscribe to S-Feetly TV. Go and subscribe to S-Feetly TV. I wouldn't say this unless I really thought this guy really deserves the push, and the channel definitely does, and everything he is about, it really does. You wouldn't see anybody else doing a stream live in hospital, would you? Absolutely not. So big up to Stephen, big time. And who did
legend.
Big ups though. King's College Hospital, Norfolk and Norwich Hospital, Queen's Mary's in Sidcup, Ipswich Hospital. All those hospitals have looked after me during my life. King's, especially the liver specialists. #1 liver centre in the world for children. The surgeon, Nigel Heaton, if it weren't for him, I'd be dead. He's treated me like his son since I was born. And he's done all of it, every single bit of it. And it killed him, the fact that he couldn't do any more. So he deserves the massive. As much as I might moan that he hasn't called me this year, and he's still got to call me. Yeah, he's the #1. Then it's the hospital themselves, the nurses, the doctors. As much as I moan about the registrars, the SHOs, about they don't listen, or this, that, and the other, in the end, they're doing I'm still there. So they're doing the job right somehow.
Exactly. You got a lot of support here, mate, as well. Miss Melina says, thank you so much, Matt, Brazilian Charlie, for doing the stream tonight with S-Feetly TV. Thank you for watching the Arsenal game, even though United were playing the same time. Thank you, guys. Well, I was watching Man United. No, Stephen, thank you, mate. Just for being a good friend. I wouldn't ask for much more. Just it's friendship, mate. I'd do anything for you. I'd do anything for anybody. Stephen, sorry, I saw a comment here. Yeah, he's laughing. Stephen, are there any sexy nurses? If so, I'm on my way, lad. Well, you're a Christian.
Hey, 50, 60 years old. I was doing my GCSEs in hospital, and a 6-foot blonde nurse teaching me maths. Picture that in your head.
Blow me away.
No, I will say this one
Levine.
story. I came out of bowel surgery really not dehydrated, and they were having to change the sheets, and I was out for the count. My mom was at the end of the bed. Two of the nurses that looked after me during my third chance even stayed behind after hours to make sure I was all right. We had 6 nurses, 3 on one side, 3 on the other, to change the sheets because I was actually out for the count. They're changing the sheets as they're doing this. 3 hot nurses on one side, 3 hot nurses on the other side. Right? And my dad, being my dad, he said, Stephen, men pay thousands to be in this position. What the fuck are you doing? I'm there out for the count, right? Thinking that it's the most visual thing that any man would love to be in, and I'm there absolutely sparko on the bed.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah, well,
blondes, you say? Blondes, more brunettes, isn't it, eh, Stephen? More brunettes.
I'm
never seen
not
Ariana Grande with blonde hair. Has she wore blonde hair before?
I've seen white in one of the videos.
White?
Grey, yeah, white, grey.
The silvery look.
I think she's like,
I got you.
She's gone with like a honey collar before, right?
Honey collar. I'm getting confused now.
I haven't got a funny idea what you're talking about.
like a very light brown.
I'll see if I can get Bargav to get on the channel and ask.
Charlie, use that as your next portrait picture when you come in Stephen's show next time.
No.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if I'd be able to find a picture, but in all fairness, Stephen would still love her if she bald.
I would.
Jesus is good.
Me too.
Guys, we got to wrap it up because Stephen's got to do
I've got 15 minutes.
Yeah, no, but we want to have a chat, and I mean, I want to have a pee. I mean, I know, like, I really do need a pee. Everybody that's watching, please subscribe.
A pee.
Please do subscribe, like, share.
It ain't fresh from the garden, is it? Pea. A garden pea.
Oh, no. I wouldn't tell Porkies, would I? Everybody, thank you for tuning in. It was a quick vlog just to update you on what's happened tonight and the last couple of nights. Thank you so much, Stephen, for actually being so tough and so tremendous on being able to do this, man. Like, in the situation that you're going through, man.
It's when you grow up with it, right? It's make the best of a situation.
Yeah.
Still it.
I told you, Charlie, man. It's like a plant, man. You got to water that. You got to water that plant every day. It takes a long time to grow, and its leaves do fall every now and then after every certain season. But they grow back again, and they look just as beautiful as they were when they lost them, man. So everybody,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Basically, growth is about patience and things you have to go through in life. You have to be patient to be able to get the right result, and it's got to take a lot of care, a lot of love, and a lot of watering to make things better in life. Basically, so feed me a lot of water.
Best of it, like you and that film crew that's right in front of you to film a scene of General Hospital.
Yeah, we noticed the whole city guys are out here, you know.
In Holby.
You all right, mate? Yeah, I'll be out there.
My mate who did the
intro, take a five.
My mate who did the intro. My mate, shout out to my mate. He done the intros for us. He worked on Holby City in Star Wars, so the work here is coincidental. And I'm pretty sure
you worked on Star Wars, what, the sequels?
He worked on the Han Solo. Yeah, he did the controls for the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
He was underneath the controls while the lights were going off, and that he was in there.
Oh, so that's why the lights went out in the studio, because it went off.
That's why, yeah. He was.
He flew it into the ceiling. Yeah.
He's like, my back. Please, I've been down here for 7 hours pressing buttons. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Please hit the like, subscribe, and do share, because like Stephen said, sharing really does matter. And go check out S Featley TV, who is on in about 15 minutes time. So go check him out. Press like. Charlie, thank you for coming in as well tonight, and we'll see you on Stevens too, won't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Just to bring you in to say that. Brilliant. One word. Like,
Oh, the match reaction was going to be the Arsenal fans, but I probably might bring you on towards the end of the stream.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'll
cool.
bring you on
Yeah,
towards the end of the stream.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
watch.
that's cool.
I'm gonna watch.
Oh,
Yeah,
Everybody,
I'll put in the comments if anything.
oh, cool.
everybody, take care and have a pleasant weekend.
Ciao.
Bye bye.
Bye.